Kris Kringle Invitational. It's the opening game of the 43rd annual Kris Kringle Invitational. Chabot College and Los Medanos will get things going here on this quadruple header on NorCal Sports TV. Who will move on to the semifinals? You'll find out next. Welcome to Hale Pavilion on the campus of Santa Rosa Junior College on this beautiful winter's day here in Sonoma County. Chabot College will take on Los Medanos. Los Medanos is 5-4. Chabot College is 5-5. A common opponent that these teams have is American River. Chabot's last loss, they lost to American River by 5 points. Los Medanos lost to American River on December 7th in their last game by 16 points. So we're expecting to see a close game. Los Medanos is only suiting up 8 players today. Chabot College head coach Keenan McMiller, first year at Chabot, trying to change the culture, and his team is getting better by the game, and looks like a great opportunity to get better here before they get into conference play. They've won 2 in a row and have won 4 out of their last 5. Los Medanos is 5-4. They lost, as I mentioned, to American River 94-78. They've lost 3 out of their last 5 games in their last loss. They only had 5 offensive rebounds. So we're here at Santa Rosa, and we'll have the starting lineups, and we'll share those as we go. But we got 4 games going on here today. This one at 2 o'clock. Then at 4 o'clock will be Feather River versus Ohlone. Then Napa versus Kenyatta at 6 o'clock. And then my alma mater, College of the Redwoods, will take on host Santa Rosa at 8 p.m. To honor America, our national anthem. So those are the starting lineups for both teams. Chabot will be in their dark uniforms. Charles, Brown, Daniels, Sweet, and McGlory. For Los Medanos, Landon, Abdullah, Boardman, Watkins, and Jones, and they're in their light white colored jerseys. Our officials are Pat Benson, Joe Ball, and Adrian Migach. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for streaming in on NorCal Sports TV, your streaming home of Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball. We have 4 games today. We'll do the semifinal games tomorrow night, and the third place and the championship games on Saturday. Opening tip goes to the Gladiators. And Los Medanos play a 2-3 zone. Seven on the shot clock. Back rim on that shot, but Chabot gets the offensive rebound. Daniels got the rebound, then gets the ball back and hits the 3. And Chabot run a little 2-2-1 press. And with Los Medanos only suiting 8 players, fatigue could be a factor today. Landing with the ball screen, pick and roll. 10 on the shot clock. And that one goes in by Jalen Malone out of Pittsburgh High School. Los Medanos out of Pittsburgh. Some guys staying at home and living at home. And then we've got a foul on the shot. Foul is on Jalen Malone. And it'll be a couple of free throws for Chabot. Charles at the free throw line at Castro Valley High School. And it's 5-2. Stop the ball in the corner, not a good idea on the press. But Los Medanos recovers and gets the layup by Jones. Out of Modesto, Enoch High School. Perfect possessions, meaning teams have scored on every possession. That one doesn't go, and a rebound by Landon, and then the Mustangs careless pass. The Mustangs are in the Bay Valley Conference. Chabot College is in the Coast North Conference with City College of San Francisco, Cañada, Las Positas, a number of quality teams. We saw the City College team the last time we brought a game here from Santa Rosa. That 3 is good. Coach McMillan urging his team to press, then a double dribble. I didn't know if the official saw it. He didn't call it right away, but makes the call. It's a turnover for Chabot. And they'll pick up at half court. Landon with a turnover. Got to make a better solid pass across the key in that situation. Ball out of bounds to Chabot. 23 seconds on the shot clock. I'm Chris Babcock. We're here at Hale Pavilion at the 43rd annual Kris Kringle Invitational. Some call it the Classic. 2 words are the most important, Kris Kringle. That miss goes awry, and Jones with the rebound. Nice penetration and a layup. Assist Abdullah. And Boardman with the layup. High post entry, quickest way to break down a zone. Heartbreak Hotel on that jumper. Malone got caught up in the air, but teammates rallied to him. And another careless pass by Los Medanos. Wasn't in a triple threat position. You just can't have that, try that wraparound pass and expect it not to get stolen or intercepted. Ball will stay with Chabot. Daniels had that three-point attempt. He had 12 against San Jose City College in their last win. Another three. Happy 3 shots for Chabot and not running any offense at all through the post. And just another careless pass. And these Chabot's pressing, but it's not overwhelming. But when you're careless with the basketball, that's the result. Chabot having a runner along the baseline. Missed layup, and then another bad pass. So many turnovers, they might want to. Well, we won't go there this early. Brown with the three-pointer. He was in double figures against San Jose City College. He had 4 players from Chabot were in double figures in their win. When Los Medanos has crossed the half court and possessed the basketball, they've had quality possessions. Nice pass into Landon. Can't get that layup to go, and Chabot with the rebound, and they'll push. Nice ball movement. Then a lobbing pass into the post that gets deflected off a Gladiator, and it's a turnover. You play the solid defense, and then you come down and you have great ball movement, and then some overpassing. And this team, Chabot, trying to just work out and get better. They've got a tough conference ahead, and there's a horrible pass. And a dunk the other way. Mr. Malone, it'll be a timeout. You're watching the Chris Kringle Invitational on NorCal Sports TV.
Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you in part by Jolly Washer Express, the fastest and most convenient car wash in town. Fit Pro Go, who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game? Trimec Mechanical, innovative solutions and expertise for over 2 decades for commercial plumbing in Northern California. Lombardi's Gourmet Deli and Barbecue in Petaluma, where they offer a large selection of gourmet delicatessen food, along with a wide variety of barbecue and local wines. Osceola's 5th Street Grill, 609 5th Street in Santa Rosa. Great food.
After the timeout, Chabot will get right into their press. Abdullah drives down to the baseline, then kicks it out for the 3 by Ball out of Mount Diablo High School. Just got into the game. You like to see when coaches call timeout, their players react accordingly. Steal, and he's fouled. Malone got the steal, and they got pushed from behind. Los Medanos were just barely 6 minutes into this game and has committed 6 turnovers. Jordan Sinius checks in for Chabot. And a 7th turnover. Nnamdi Vixen checks in. He had 16 points off the bench for Coach McMiller out of Deer Valley High School. Once again, if you just joined us, Chabot in their dark uniforms, Los Medanos College in their white jerseys here on NorCal Sports TV. Nice ball fake. Like to see the ball fake. Bounce pass entry there is much easier to catch. The chest pats kind of took him by surprise. And Chabot trying to match turnovers here with Los Medanos. Way to break down the defense. Vixen broke down the defense and then some. And then we've got a foul on the layup attempt. Fouls on Abdullah. And Kyle Brown will go to the free throw line and get a couple of free throws. Trayvon Cotton-Taylor checks in. Splits the free throws. They break the press, 20 on the shot clock. Side of the rim, long rebound, pushed by McGlory. Loose ball. Chabot does a good job of just settling and letting that defense reset and the offense. But then quickly chucks up a three, and that doesn't fall. Vixen, instant offense for Los Medanos, and they tie it up. Landon with the rebound. In and out. And then we got over the back. Great positioning that time. Beneficiary of blocking out with the great fundamental technique, and Landon goes over the back. Nice job by Kyle Brown. Can we zoom in just a little bit more? Yeah, just a little bit. Just a tad. There you go. Eight-footer, money. Sinius out of Legacy High School in Las Vegas. And Chabot's back in the lead. And then Landon down low with a layup. And we've got a timeout. You're watching the Kris Kringle Classic on NorCal Sports TV.
Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you in part by Flamingo Conference Resort and Spa in Santa Rosa, proudly serving the wine country for over 60 years. The Omelet Express, 2 locations to serve in Santa Rosa and Windsor, proudly serving the best breakfast in Sonoma County for 40 years. Mike Kiefer and family for their generous donation. Jimmy John's, 2064 Santa Rosa Avenue, gourmet sandwiches since 1983. All Coast Forest Products in Cloverdale, an independent wholesale manufacturer and distributor of quality lumber products and building materials. All quality, all the time.
$16 Wing jumper is long by Senius. Henry Sires in the game. Vixen doesn't draw iron. And a rebound by the Gladiators, and they'll push. That's Isaiah Ali out of Tennyson High School, just in the game, number 24. Tough pass in the paint, and it goes off the Los Medanos defender. They'll have 8 on the shot clock. That three is good by Senius. It seemed as if Chabot was aware of the shot clock, but Los Medanos wasn't. Left wide open look on the three. Another three attempt doesn't fall. McGlory. And then we got to reach in. Cotton Taylor was in the paint. Melvin Easley, the fourth, checks in at a Newark Memorial. And then Malone checks in for LMC. They got 6 guys. Now they got 5. If they get any higher than 6, it'd be tough for me to count. Got to inbound the ball. Easley. He gets it back. Nice sharing of the basketball. Not a bad possession for the Gladiators. Jones with the basketball. That doesn't fall. Drive and kick. And that doesn't go. You're watching the Kris Kringle Classic on NorCal Sports TV.
Jolly Washer Express is the only true express car wash in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express will wash your car for $9 in less than 6 minutes and will never have an attendant trying to sell you extra services at the pay station. If you want a clean car fast and free vacuums, come visit us today. And if you want the best deal in town, ask us about our unlimited wash club. Jolly Washer Express at the 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road. Or visit us online, jollywasherexpress.com. Jolly Washer Express is a proud partner of Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball.
Vixen will bring the basketball down. And we got a trap and then a reach in. Fouls on Melvin Easley. 4th team foul or actually second team foul for the Gladiators. Had a great talk with Keenan McMiller before the game and about changing the culture and getting the players to buy in and taking care of academics. That drive doesn't go. Offensive rebound by Sires. Nice effort there by the Antioch alum. Ali with the foul. Landon down in the low block, a little bit underneath the basket, couldn't get a shot off, and another turnover for LMC, and then a reach in. You don't go next play and then you reach in. You got to get over the fact that you turn the basketball over and get back and play defense, not trying to be a hero there. And what you do is you compound the mistake. Be 12 on the shot clock. That's a tough pass through traffic. It's like that 880 traffic that runs along. Okay. I don't have 25's name or number on the roster, so we'll get that at halftime. 5 on the shot clock. Back rim on that turnaround jumper, but then the offensive rebound once, twice, goes in. Great effort there by McGlory. Had 16 points, 2 threes. Was 2 of 2 from three-point land, 4 for 4 on the free throws out of James Logan. And then we've got a block on the floor. The basket counts, and Carson Musgrove out of Liberty High School. The old-fashioned 3 is good. Two 3 zone for Los Medanos. Bad pass through the sea of hands. And it's a hammer time. And Musgrove will go to the free throw line for a couple of more free throws. Just off the bench. Fouls on, I think it's Shane Barrett is number 25. And Musgrove misses the first. Splits the free throws. It's a 1-point game. In the zone, versus the zone, you have to have good spacing. And the passes around the perimeter are okay, but sometimes the ball has to go through the post. Landon with the layup. And he's fouled, and the basket goes Or the basket counts, rather. The ball goes dummy. But Landon with the free throw attempt. And Landon short with that free throw. A ball fake and a high post entry in that zone is broken down. Wild shot by Ali, doesn't go. LMC has put together some good possessions, and it's paid off. Vixen drives. He's stopped going to the basket. Then Landon again misses the gimme, but puts it back. Doesn't go. Heartbreak. Then slips on the floor. And Chabot had the advantage, didn't take. And good defense that time by Musgrove to get the held ball and the turnover, while his teammate Landon was trying to recover from the fall, or the slip rather. Brown comes back in. Wilsonberger here served up hot at Hale Pavilion. Landon needed to go up strong, and then he comes back because he's pissed off that he had a shot block, tries to retaliate, and guess what happens? He's called for the foul. And what do they call that in basketball? Go next play. Don't let the wake of a previous Wilsonberger there off the glass. Don't let the wake of a previous bad play affect the next play. Somto Boardman checks in. And Chabot's back out in front. You know what, Luis? You smell that? That's the concession stands open, and they get that popcorn going, and then the fan blows that smell in here. .15 on the shot clock. Vixen with the basketball. Can't get that layup to fall. And then we've got a foul on the putback. Sweet with the foul. Actually, the foul's on Brown, and Boardman will get a couple of free throws. Thanks for streaming in wherever you may be. I'm Chris Babcock. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. And the question remains, who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game? Appreciate our continued partnership with Fit Pro Go. Most delicious shake ever. LMC ties it up close to the 5-minute mark here in the opening game of the 43rd annual Kris Kringle Invitational. Barrett with the three that doesn't go, and then LMC is awarded by blocking out, and we get an over the back, and that will be the 9th team foul for Chabot. And going to the free throw line is Charles Jones. Actually, I'm corrected on that. It's Chabot's 8th team foul. So Chabot is yet to get that ball into the high post to break down the zone. And they haven't had real good spacing. And then some errant passes, and that one will stay with Chabot. There's a good post entry that time, and Chabot's awarded. He'll get a couple of free throws. Fouls on Boardman and Paulo Athens out of Encinal High School. Really the first time I've seen Chabot try to work some offense through the post, and they were rewarded. Senius in for Barrett. And Chabot takes back the lead. And Athens were short on that free throw. LMC will set up the offense. Ten on the shot clock. Finger roll is good. Abdullah with the basket, and LMC takes back the lead. Vixen with the steal to Musgrove. And that layup's missed, but his teammate hustling behind him gets one shot, and then the ball is tipped out of bounds. Boardman did a good job of coming down to the other end of the court and got the offensive rebound, but couldn't get the shot up. Was deflected. Another near turnover for Los Medanos. When they've had possessions and the other team hasn't touched the basketball, meaning a deflection or a steal, they've got good shots up. Rebound by Daniels. He'll push. And goes right through the defense, coast to coast. Chabot back in the lead. We got 4 games, and I'm not complaining. I want close games. I want back and forth. Musgrove with the assist. Boardman with the layup. Help defense fell asleep. Layup, Ali. Broke down the defense. Quick three. Chabot the other way. Musgrove with that miss. Drive and kick. Money. Senius. That offense went through the paint because you had dribble penetration, which left Senius wide open. Vixen with a layup. Done a good job coming off the bench. The game was started teetering towards Chabot's favor, but Vixen, as he did in the last game, strong effort off the bench. Long rebound and the putback by Daniels. No excuse for that. You got to block out the shooter. Daniels, credit him, took the shot, got his own rebound on the missed three. Wide open down low. Boardman's fouled. And regardless if it's on the floor or not, it'll be free throws. Athens with that foul. Vixen has 7 off the bench. And Boardman will get a couple of free throws. Boardman splits the free throws. Closing 90 seconds of the first half here on NorCal Sports TV. Daniels got a little ahead of himself and gives the ball to the Mustangs. Off the front of the rim, but gets another opportunity. That was too easy. Jones. The shooter never got screened out either time. Senius with the miss. Abdullah will penetrate. Little dipsy-do, and then a turnover, and then matched by another turnover. We've got dueling turnovers. About a 5-second differential on the shot clock. Abdullah guarded by Brown. 10 on the shot clock. Well, the shot clock horn went off. A little hysteria here. We have anything here? Do we have it? So the officials will get together. Pat Benson, Joe Ball, and Adrian Migach. And when all is get shaken out, it will be Chabot basketball. So all that dribbling just does nothing. I'm never impressed with holding for the last shot. And that shot is missed by Akil Daniels. Stand out from the rest, custom uniforms, straightsports.com, the official uniform supplier of the 2019 NorCal Sports TV All NorCal Games. Fit Pro Go, most delicious shake ever. Who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game? Fit Pro Go, proud partner once again of Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball. You're watching the 43rd annual Kris Kringle Invitational on NorCal Sports TV.
Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you in part by Jolly Washer Express, the fastest and most convenient car wash in town. Fit Pro Go, who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game? Trimec Mechanical, innovative solutions and expertise for over 2 decades for commercial plumbing in Northern California. Lombardi's Gourmet Deli and Barbecue in Petaluma, where they offer a large selection of gourmet delicatessen food, along with a wide variety of barbecue and local wines. Osceola's Fifth Street Grill, 609 Fifth Street in Santa Rosa. Great food and a friendly neighborhood bar and grill. Lagunitas Brewing Company, lively tap room offering beer tasting snacks, a retail store, and regular live music in Petaluma. Vice Properties, North Bay ranches, vineyards, and estates, plus commercial and investment properties, viceproperties.com. Wild California, it's the crispiest, crunchiest, most delicious, and healthy snack around. Watch out, potato chips. Things are about to get wild. And Michael's Sourdough Sandwiches, 2 locations in Sonoma County, Petaluma and Roanoke Park. Taste the difference. Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you in part by Flamingo Conference Resort and Spa in Santa Rosa, proudly serving the wine country for over 60 years. The Omelet Express, 2 locations to serve in Santa Rosa and Windsor, proudly serving the best breakfast in Sonoma County for 40 years. Mike Kiefer and family for their generous donation. Jimmy John's, 2064 Santa Rosa Avenue, gourmet sandwiches since 1983. All Coast Forest Products in Cloverdale, an independent wholesale manufacturer and distributor of quality lumber products and building materials. All quality, all the time. Ike's Place, love and sandwiches on 1780 Mendocino Avenue in Santa Rosa. The dirty sauce is what makes their sandwiches so good. Kokomo Winery. Our small production techniques and relationship with growers allow us to make wines that are as individual and unique as the vineyards from which they were born. Perry's Deli, across the street from Santa Rosa High School on 1220 Mendocino Avenue, is a must-stop for our crew before every Bear Cup basketball game. Get the pastrami. Jolly Washer Express is the only true express car wash in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express will wash your car for $9 in less than 6 minutes and will never have an attendant trying to sell you extra services at the pay station. If you want a clean car fast and free vacuums, come visit us today. And if you want the best deal in town, ask us about our unlimited wash club. Jolly Washer Express at the 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road. Or visit us online, jollywasherexpress.com. Jolly Washer Express is a proud partner of Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball.
So we're back here at halftime as Chabot leads LMC by 1. Scoring in the first half. First loss, Medanos. Boardman had 6 and Vixen had 7 for Los Medanos. For Chabot, Cenas has 10, Daniels has 10. Chabot 5 of 16 from long range. Los Medanos 2 of 8. And a layup is good. Boardman, he now has 8, and Chabot will press. Thanks for streaming in here on NorCal Sports TV. Dueling turnovers once again, seen a lot of that today. Quick 3 in the shot clock. Doesn't fall and nobody under the glass for Los Medanos, and then Landon compounds it with a foul, and it'll be a couple of free throws. Daniels will go to the free throw line. Landon's third, and Los Medanos doesn't have a deep bench, only suited 8 guys today, so that could be a factor, and we might see a sub a little quicker than what they might have expected. Our next game will be Feather River against Ohlone College. And Daniels has put in 7 of the last 15 points or so for Chabot. And then Landon crosses the paint and finishes with the layup. 6 o'clock game, we'll have Kenyatta versus Napa Valley College, and then host Santa Rosa will play College of the Redwoods in the nightcap. Sweet with that last basket. Way to come back for the ball, and strong hands, Kyle Brown. And what you did is you saved your teammate from a turnover. When coaches say come to the ball, there is an example. Go meet the basketball with strong hands. High post entry. That's how you beat the zone, and it's good. Haven't seen much of the high post entry, but Coach McMillan bringing that to the attention of his team. I'm sure at halftime, Athens gets the high post entry, turns and faces, and gets the made basket and a chance for the old-fashioned 3. Front rim, but a strong rebound by Charles, and then we've got a held basketball that'll go to Los Medanos. Get the high post pass, square to the basket, and attack and finish. Sires with the basketball, hands it over to Jones. Actually, that was Malone. Landon. Chabot playing man-to-man in their dark uniforms. Bottom of the net, Charles Jones. Much needed basket for the Mustangs. Nice entry pass, but Athens couldn't finish close to the basket. Landon, his second basket of the second half. There is some points in the paint being accrued here in the second half. Rebound by Sayers. And he'll give it to his teammate, Abdullah. Was a 7-point lead with 8:15 on the clock, but Chabot's come down and or LMC has come down and answered with a couple of baskets and has a chance here to tie it. And they do, and it fouled and it counts. Sayers with a nice cut to the basket. Los Medanos doing a better job of simply possessing the basketball on this possession, not being so careless with the basketball. Nice cut to the basket and sharing the teammate, and that's a breakdown of the defense. And Sayers misses the opportunity to take the lead. So it's a 7-0 run right now for Los Medanos. Daniels takes it himself. He's in double figures. Nice ball fake, but Malone can't get that 16-footer to fall. Gladiators look to score. Steal by Abdullah, and he'll push, and he turns it over. Where his mind got a little ahead of his decision-making process, and then it's another turnover. You have a great stop defensively, and you can see the young man is frustrated. He went scoreless in the last game against American River at a West Campus high school in Sacramento. Missed 18-footer, and Los Medanos gets the rebound. Couldn't get that one to fall, but that everybody touched the basketball at least a couple of times on that possession. Daniels, high post entry to McGlory. He couldn't get that one to fall, but we've got a foul on Ball, and it'll be the Los Medanos or Chabot's basketball. And actually that foul was on Jones. My mistake. Daniels for three. Bottom of the net. He's got 15. Chabot's back up by 5 of the 5-0 run of themselves. 7-0 runs by each team to start the half. Cement maker Spinarama goes. Sayers. That's how you break down the zone. And then we've got a foul on the floor on Jones. And that's his third foul. And Landon has 3 fouls. So, and now Chabot is called, or Los Medanos is called for their 5th team foul. Nice act by Daniels. He's got 18. Two shots at the basket finally go. McGlory. After Sweet tried to get it in the basket with a low post move. Daniels. Another offensive rebound by Chabot and a putback. Mr. Brown. That's effort thing there. Defensive rebound's all about effort, putting a body on a body with space. Cutting to the basket is Malone. You're watching the Kris Kringle Invitational on NorCal Sports TV.
Jolly Washer Express is the only true express car wash in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express will wash your car for $9 in less than 6 minutes and will never have an attendant trying to sell you extra services at the pay station. If you want a clean car fast and free vacuums, come visit us today. And if you want the best deal in town, ask us about our unlimited wash club. Jolly Washer Express at the 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road. Or visit us online, jollywasherexpress.com. Jolly Washer Express is a proud partner of Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball.
See, when these numbers get over 18, it's hard for me to count. Daniels has 20 points for Chabot. Good passing, but you just can't let a cutter come right through the middle of the paint like the gates just opened to Disneyland. And you can't do that by an arm. You got to do that with a body. Step to the man. (51-47). It was 33-32 Chabot at half. And they've traded runs. Small little runs, but they've been runs nevertheless. We'll just leave it there. LMC continues with that 2-3 defense. Nice quick hands that time by Sayers. Playing with a lot of energy in these last couple of minutes. Vixen has checked into the game. Wraparound pass is good. Credit him with the assist and the basket by Boardman. Nice sharing of the basketball. 16-footer goes by Kyle Brown. And then we've got a foul on the floor. Now they'll call it when he was shooting. Senius with the foul, his second, and Sayers will go to the free throw line. Chabot was 6 of 8 from the free throw line. And Los Medanos was 4 of 9 in the first half. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for streaming in to the opening game of the 44th annual Kris Kringle Invitational from Santa Rosa. Our next game will be Feather River against Ohlone. Three-point game. Los Medanos playing a much more sound game in the second half. And another careless pass is intercepted. Abdullah. 2 guys guarding. Somebody's got to be open. And Vixen drains it. And it's a tied game. Vixen now has 10. So we're all tied up here. Boardman gets the rebound, and Vixen will push. Doesn't see the numbers. Then bombs a 3, back rim. Showed great patience, and then not so great patience. You like to see him, he pulls up like that, is spend some time sharing the basketball, working the defense, making them work. We got Jones' 4th foul. And the officials doing a good job just to come in, make sure we're continue to play clean basketball. There's some guys that played a lot of high school ball against each other on these different teams. They were making plans for postgame. A little exaggeration on that push, but nevertheless. Daniels will take a rest, and Chabot pulls back ahead. Partially blocked shot. Boardman was blank range. Ten on the shot clock. Perimeter passing, back rim, and Los Medanos will run. Vixen, wild layup attempt. And the ball will stay with Los Medanos. Landon will check in for Jones. Landon has 3. Jones has 4. Colby Charles will check in for Coach McMiller. And Sweet will take a rest. Wide open look. Back rim for Abdullah. Chabot in transition. Wild, another back-to-back wild layup attempts. And it's LMC basketball. And that's the second time that somebody has slipped in that area of the floor. That's not the right spot. Right by the player control is arc there is where guys have slipped. Musgrove in the game for Sires. Opportunity for Chabot to go up a couple of possessions here. And then another turnover. Had some success at getting and working a little bit, not a big time, inside paint game, but at least some touches through the paint. But last handful of possessions for Chabot, a lot of perimeter passing and dribbling. Chance for the Mustangs to tie it up. Musgrove on the offensive glass. Players getting a little tired and forgetting the fundamentals of the simple block out, and Musgrove at 6'1", not the biggest guy on the court, but was hustling the most on that particular play, and he was awarded Sweet checks in, and Malone comes in for Boardman for Los Medanos. Vixen, Malone, Landon, Musgrove, and Abdullah for Los Medanos in their white uniforms. McGlory with the basketball. $18-footer falls short, but a nice rebound and put back by Sweet. You're watching the Kris Kringle Invitation on NorCal Sports TV.
Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you in part by Jolly Washer Express, the fastest and most convenient car wash in town. Fit Pro Go, who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game? Trimec Mechanical, innovative solutions and expertise for over 2 decades for commercial plumbing in Northern California. Lombardi's Gourmet Deli and Barbecue in Petaluma, where they offer a large selection of gourmet delicatessen food along with a wide variety of barbecue and local wines. Osceola's 5th Street Grill, 609 5th Street in Santa Rosa. Great food and a friendly neighborhood bar and grill. Lagunitas Brewing Company, lively tap room offering beer tasting snacks, a retail store, and regular live music in Petaluma. Vice Properties, North Bay Ranches, Vineyards, and Estates, plus commercial and investment properties, viceproperties.com. Wild California, it's the crispiest, crunchiest, most delicious, and healthy snack around. Watch out, potato chips. Things are about to get wild. And Michael's Sourdough Sandwiches, 2 locations in Sonoma County, Petaluma and Roanoke Park. Taste the difference.
We're back after the timeout. Chabot leads by 2. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for streaming in wherever you may be. Like to see how teams execute off the timeout. Abdullah with the basketball. Ten on the shot clock. Vixen for 3. Doesn't go. And Sweet with the rebound. Abdullah hits the defensive glass, and nice athletic catch and finish that time. That was pretty. Jalen Malone, pride of Pittsburgh Pirates. Chabot, Daniels has 20. Senius has 12. For LMC, Vixen has 10. Landon has 8. And Boardman has 8. Fourth foul on Shane Landon. Nice athletic move. I mean, you got a player coming at you. You pick that up with the peripheral vision, be able to get the ball on the floor. Well done. Sweet finishing this game strong with the free throw. Jones will check in for Musgrove. So 2 players from LMC have 4 fouls. Jones, one of those players, just came back in the game and got that defensive rebound. caught a foul on the shot. Colby Charles came out with the wild shot block attempt, flashing right in front of the official, giving him a great view of the play. Malone ties it up. Chance for Los Medanos to take the lead here with a made free throw. Been a back-and-forth game all day long. So with 6:53, LMC takes the lead, 59-58. Long three attempt, very quick in the shot clock. Doesn't go by Ali. Los Medanos run a little offense here. There's their offense. Charles Jones flash into the three-point arc. Wide open look. And it's 62-58. 5 straight by LMC. Daniels, he's got 20. McGlory checks in for Charles. And Kyle Brown will come in for Daniels. LMC has 17 fouls. Chabot has 4. Sweet needs a flash stronger up to the high post. Bottom of the net. McGlory cuts the lead to 1. Up and under, Mr. Jones. Sweet misses the gimme. I like the strategy. You got Landon's got 4 fouls, so does Jones, but Sweet's got to go stronger to the basket. Misses a 9-footer, and it's transition the other way, and then a travel. They didn't look very sure of what they wanted to do. Do we want to attack? He who hesitates turns the ball over, and there was proof. Sweet has his shot blocked by Landon. Playing really aggressively in the paint with 4 fouls. Senius ties it up. Timeout on the floor. You're watching the Kris Kringle Invitational on NorCal Sports TV.
Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you in part by Flamingo Conference Resort and Spa in Santa Rosa, proudly serving the wine country for over 60 years. The Omelet Express, 2 locations to serve in Santa Rosa and Windsor, proudly serving the best breakfast in Sonoma County for 40 years. Mike Kiefer and family for their generous donation. Jimmy John's, 2064 Santa Rosa Avenue, gourmet sandwiches since 1983. All Coast Forest Products in Cloverdale, an independent wholesale manufacturer and distributor of quality lumber products and building materials. All quality, all the time. Ike's Place, Love and Sandwiches on 1780 Mendocino Avenue in Santa Rosa. The dirty sauce is what makes their sandwiches so good. Kokomo Winery. Our small production techniques and relationship with growers allow us to make wines that are as individual and unique as the vineyards from which they were born. Perry's Deli across the street from Santa Rosa High School on 1220 Mendocino Avenue is a must-stop for our crew before every Bear Cup basketball game. Get the pastrami.
Tied at 64 back here at Hale Pavilion at the opening day of the Kris Kringle Invitational. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for streaming in. It's been a back-and-forth ball game. 5 on the shot clock. Got to get a shot off here. Wild attempt. Doesn't draw iron. And a chance for Chabot to regain the lead. Again, you don't like to see those kind of shots off a timeout. Think you'd have a little bit more organized thing and be able to execute, especially this late in the game. Wild 3, and Senius took the quick 3, and went and got his own rebound, but the old ricochet out of bounds. LMC is 5 of 16 from long range. Chabot 9 of 25 free throws. LMC 9 of 16. Chabot 11 of 15. Vixen with the basket, and that'll put the Mustangs ahead by 2. And then we got a foul. Post entry. Malone with the foul, and Sweet with get a couple of free throw attempts. He's been more effective, showing more energy on the offensive end here in the second half. Sweet has a soft touch. And we're back. Tied ball game. Vixen goes along the baseline and misses. Landon at the 6-foot mark just took a wild turnaround shot, faced the basket, and go the power layup, big fella. Draw a foul. You can't make what you can't see. And he saw that one. Downtown Kyle Brown. And Chabot with the 3-point lead. And another long 3 with nobody under the basket. And then a near turnover. Sweet high post entry. And 2 times brought it down to low man's land. And it ends up costing him. Once, bring it down low. Didn't cost you. Bring it down again, and it cost you a layup. Jalen Malone with the steal. Keep that chest level. Triple threat position. Kyle Brown. 5 straight points for him. I mean, they haven't got a lot of transition baskets and steals off this press, but it has forced Los Medanos to work the shot clock. But then a breakdown of the defense, and Jalen Malone takes advantage. 1-point game. Who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game? We'll have that for you at the conclusion of this ball game. 10 on the shot clock. Sweet with the putback. And he's had a good second half. We'll keep it here. Fit Pro Go, most delicious shake ever. Appreciate their continued partnership of NorCal Sports TV and their support of Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball. And Straight Sports, the official uniform supplier of the 2019 NorCal Sports TV All NorCal Games. Stand out from the rest. Custom uniforms. STR8sports.com. And want to thank our friends over at the Flamingo Hotel, the official resort and conference facility for NorCal Sports TV while we're in Santa Rosa. Oh, we love to hear our own promotion. So a back and forth game, and it's 73-70 Chabot, and we'll see what happens here off the timeout. I mean, I'm sitting here making notes. The largest lead of the game was by Chabot, and they started the second half of the 7-0 run. Since it's been back and forth. Got to get a good shot here. Vixen with the basketball. Malone has 14. Vixen with a finish. And I know that frustrated Coach McMiller. Somebody's got to get in that kid's way. 1 point game. Sweet continues to lurk around the high post. 15 on the shot clock. Good look there by Chabot, but in and out. And Abdullah with the rebound. And Los Medanos will set the offense. Vixen from the elbow. Short. Prize possession here for the Gladiators. And they'll call the timeout, Coach McMiller. So it'll be 23 on the shot clock. So any fouls will be free throws for Chabot. 23 on the shot clock, 30 seconds remaining in regulation. Our next game will be Feather River against Ohlone College. And that game will start at 4 p.m. approximately. And somebody who really we appreciate in our partnership with is Santa Rosa Junior College assistant coach Maurice Thompson, who's responsible for going out and getting all of these ads and the local merchants to step up. And Maurice is a longtime friend, and we really appreciate him putting things together. And we've got a foul. Abdullah with the foul. Jones will check back in. Going a little offensive, defensive substitutions. Sweet, who's had a strong second half. And we've got another timeout. Los Medanos trying to freeze the free throw shooter. But Jabari Sweet has done a nice job of the second half. A little bit of offense has run through him at the high post, and had a nice contribution. So Sweet has 13 points and 6 rebounds. And most of that coming in the second half. So Sweet will have 2 free throw attempts. Well, I was going to say I was wrong, but I say 2 free throw attempts, but it was actually 1-on-1. And then we've can't take those timeouts with you, so we got another timeout on the floor. But really appreciate all the support and the partnership with companies like Jolly Washer Express over Coffee Road and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Fit Pro Go, Trimic Mechanical, Lombardi's Gourmet Deli and Barbecue in Petaluma, Osceola's 5th Street Grill, Lagunitas Brewing Company, Vice Properties, Wild California, Michael Sourdough Sandwiches, the aforementioned Flamingo Conference Resort and Spa, the Almond Express. I'll be going there for breakfast tomorrow. Mike Kiefer and family for their generous donation. Jimmy John's, All Coast Forest Products in Cloverdale. Drove by 2 of their trucks on the way up here yesterday. Ike's Place, Kokomo Winery, and Perry's Deli. Fed the crew today. Mike and family over there. Been in business for 46 years serving delicious deli sandwiches. Whoopsie on the horn. Place went stone silent. Sweets will go U.S. Open here. Sweets opportunity to make it a 3-point game. And he doesn't. Nice timeout by LMC. 2-point game. Chance to win it or tie it. They tie it. Malone. And Coach McMiller will call a timeout. I was watching him, and he was like, do I want to call it? Yes, he calls the timeout. The one thing you make sure of is that you don't give the other team the basketball here. You get what is called the last shot. Don't give it to them. Here's the last basket. Not one Chabot player stepped at him. It's one thing you put your hands up, but you got to have a strong base and come and help, and you got to have that defensive rotation. And credit Jalen Malone for breaking down the D. Malone, with that basket, now has 16 points. They've been pretty efficient when they've gone, the offense has run through Sweet through the high post in this 2-3 zone. 7.3 seconds here. Brown will inbound. Got to get to work here. 18-footer, air ball, and the putback doesn't go, and we're overtime. You're watching the Kris Kringle Invitational on NorCal Sports TV.
Jolly Washer Express is the only true express car wash in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express will wash your car for $9 in less than 6 minutes and will never have an attendant trying to sell you extra services at the pay station. If you want a clean car fast and free vacuums, come visit us today. And if you want the best deal in town, ask us about our unlimited wash club. Jolly Washer Express at the 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road. Or visit us online, jollywasherexpress.com. Jolly Washer Express is a proud partner of Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball.
So we're here at overtime. Chabot led at halftime by 33-32. In the second half, the largest lead that Chabot had was 7 points. And we'll have a good old-fashioned jump ball here to start the first overtime. Got to stretch the old legs. Jones and Landon have 4 fouls each for Los Medanos. Sweet with the tip, and Chabot will control, and Daniels will check in for the Gladiators. Ten on the shot clock. Skip pass. Downtown from Santa Rosa Avenue. Ali with the right hook. And then a coast-to-coast layup. And once again, not a Chabot defender in sight to cut off the path of Abdullah, and he'll get to the free throw line and get a couple of free throws. Daniels checks in. He's got 20 points. He comes in for Cenas. Abdullah splits the free throws. And LMC play a little man-to-man here. A little switcheroo here. And Landon's fouled out. Little basketball savviness there by McGlory. Ooh, they called a player control foul. Very interesting. It looked like McGlory drew the contact, but the officials are right there. We're going to give them the benefit of the doubt. Near turnover by LMC. Five on the shot clock. Abdullah from the corner doesn't go. Landon with the offensive rebound, kicks it out to Vixen. And the Mustangs take the lead. Hard foul at the basket. Sayers is fouled. He'll get a couple of free throws. Ali called for what Deacon Jones used to call the head slap. Vixen, wide open three. And Chabot feeling a little tired there, not much movement with the legs and the feet, trying to get in that three-point shot. Sayers misses the first free throw. Misses both. But then Vixen with a little gamesmanship, a little slight push into the back, gets the offensive rebound. Prize possession for the Mustangs. Vixen wanted to pull the trigger, but didn't. 5 on the shot clock. Two-man game. Landon with the layup. Assist Malone, who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game. Malone and Vixen have done a nice job. In and out on that long three. And Sayers gets the rebound, makes a mature decision to get it to Abdullah and work some offense here, work some clock. Abdullah's fouled, or looked as if he was fouled, going to the basket, but no call. Cineas checks in for Daniels, and Boardman will check in for Sayers. He'll take a quick rest, I'm sure, get back into the game. I don't have this officially, but I don't think Abdullah's come off the court, and LMC turns it over. Sweet with the steal. That's a prized possession. You can go up 5 points. Nice hustle that time by Malone, tipping it to his teammate Abdullah. Another chance to go up by 5 or more. Sweet with the block. Chabot, spin cycle, reverse turnover. And it's a 5-point game. Right after the timeout, the team's there. There's perspiration on the floor. Turns into a turnover. And Los Medanos leads by 5. And we said that fatigue would be a factor, but it's not for LMC. Them boys are in shape. Abdullah and Sayers playing with a lot of energy. There's the steal. There's Vixen. And the uncontested layup by Malone. So if you have the basketball here, get a good shot, a very makeable shot. Play some defense, get a stop, extend this ball game. The next time Los Medanos fouls, it'll be 2 free throws, but they've been playing with 2 guys with 4 fouls for all of the overtime. And for basically the last 7 minutes of the second half regulation. Malone has 18. Vixen has 17. Daniels has 20. He's been awful quiet, though. He's had 20 for a long time. Cineas has 15, and Sweet has 14. Plenty of time here for Chabot. Bay Stop scoring on this possession. In and out game. Short on that three-point attempt. Landon with the rebound. And they'll foul Vixen right away. And that'll put Vixen at the free throw line, 1-1. Daniels checks in. For Ali. Vixen, second straight game that he's had a strong effort off the bench with scoring. He had 16 in their last game off the bench. And now has 18. And trying to make it 19 and a 7-point lead. And he executes that plan. 7-point game here. Got to get a quick shot. Money. Kyle Brown, 4-point game. Don't foul Vixen. Landon, all by his lonesome, lays it up. Bad pass there. No reason for that by Elliot Abdullah. Just hold on to the basketball. The clock is your enemy, not Chabot at this time. And carelessly throws it out of bounds. A quick three and a foul. Vixen with another defensive rebound. And he'll push out to the front court and get fouled. And he's about to get into the 20-point range here today. Vixen makes both. Daniels gets that three to go, and it'll be another timeout. He now has 23. So stay tuned after the game for our Fit Pro Go player of the game. Straight Sports, the official uniform supplier of the 2019 NorCal Sports TV All NorCal games. Stand out from the rest, custom uniforms. StraightSports.com. Los Medanos basketball. And the officials grant the timeout. And I believe no more timeouts for either team. Jolly Washer Express, proud partner of Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball and NorCal Sports TV. Thanks to Antonio Bunting and family for their support at the 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road. JollyWasherExpress.com. Take advantage of their Unlimited Wash Club, Jolly Washer Express. So Los Medanos, if they can hold on here, they'll play tomorrow night at 6 o'clock against the winner of Feather River and Ohlone. McGlory whistled for the foul, and Vixen and LMC has been pretty good from the charity stripe. They are 5 of 7 in overtime, and Vixen makes them 6 of 8. Hasn't been their greatest free throw shooting game. They're 15 of 25, but they've made them when they needed to. And as I say that, Vixen misses. That basket doesn't count, and it's a 89-83 victory for Los Medanos College, and they'll take on again the winner of the Ohlone Feather River College game tomorrow. Who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game? Well, we'll tell you. Big game once again off the bench. Namdi Vixen, 21 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Our Fit Pro Go player of the game had 22 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists and there he is, number 24, Namdi Vixen. Strong game once again off the bench for Los Medanos College. So we'll close out things here, take a quick break, and we'll be back with the second game from Hale Pavilion. From Hale Pavilion on the campus of Santa Rosa JC, where Los Medanos College beat Chabot 89-83 to win this opening round of the 43rd annual Kris Kringle Invitational. You have been watching NorCal Sports TV. Thanks to our crew, Jason Green, Devin Jackson, our statistician, Jeremy Hurtado, and our director, Luis Rangel. I'm Chris Babcock here in Santa Rosa. Good evening, and thanks for being on the show.